coincides here in the U.S. Who here is concerned the last 10 years, even 20, 30 years of their life will be in pain and suffering? Is anyone concerned about that? Yeah, a lot of us are, aren't we? And do you think the current system we're in is helping that at all? No. No? Is it frustrating? Yes. It's very frustrating, isn't it? I'm going to give you, 6 years ago, I was working an urgent care shift, and I got a phone call from my mother panicking. My father had a massive heart attack. They were living up just outside of Salt Lake City. So I left work and drove up there. And, knowing your son, being a son, my father having a massive heart attack, that's, you don't know. A lot of people don't survive heart attacks. So I remember being outside the operating room. He actually pulled through. But I was examining his life because in the current system, my father required drugs and surgery. He has an advanced autoimmune condition called ankylosing spondylitis. So at an early age, he has suffered. He's had, in his early 30s, both hips replaced, a knee replaced. He's had prostate cancer, melanoma. The autoimmune condition has affected his breathing. He's had to be on oxygen. So this man has suffered. He's 78, probably a good 40 years of his life, especially the last 20. And I asked myself, what can we do differently for him? And that was a big frustration of mine. And that really got me thinking over the last couple of years, there has to be other opportunities outside of the conventional system with addressing a disease state, which is a name we give, with what? A drug? Or surgery. That's how the conventional system is. How is it set up? For me, and what I'm seeing on the inside, it's like a triangle. We have the pharmaceutical company, big insurance, and the government. There's nothing wrong with making money. That's what makes the world go round. But it is monopolized. Do we think we have sick care or health care in this country? Sick care, managing this. And it is a problem here in the U.S. And there's a little video I want to show. It's called Escape Fire. It's actually a movie. It hits this perfectly. But I think it's very important to watch it. It's about 2 minutes. So this is the healthcare crisis here in the U.S.
The American healthcare system is badly broken.
The present system doesn't work, and it's going to take us down. We need a whole new kind of medicine.
We're in the grip of a very big industry, and it doesn't want to stop making money.
If I spend 5 minutes with you and then put in one of these stents, I probably get paid $1,500. For me to spend 45 minutes with a patient to try to figure out what their true problem is, probably get paid $15. It's a completely irrational system.
We don't have a healthcare system in this country. We have a disease management system.
We're spending almost twice as much in America as any other country on earth, but our lifespan isn't even in the top 20.
30,000 Medicare recipients die each year from care they didn't need. That's the equivalent of a jumbo jet crashing every single week. If the aviation industry killed as many people, we'd be up in arms.
The administration pays you based on how many patients you see. All right, who's next? If you try and buck the system, someone says, what can we do to get your productivity up? I'm not interested in getting my productivity up. I'm interested in helping patients.
We're seeing the military just being a microcosm of the problem society's having.
Soldiers' use of prescription drugs has tripled in the past 5 years.
This medications I was on.
Only by accepting that the American healthcare system is badly broken will we be able to seek out the escape fires, the potential solutions. There are answers.
One company has figured out how to lower healthcare costs by more than 40%.
We provide incentives for people to engage in healthier behaviors.
The Army Surgeon General directed that we establish the Pain Management Task Force to take a look at alternatives to narcotics.
I was skeptical, so skeptical.
I've gotten a lot of inspiration, a different perspective. There's a different way of doing things that is possible.
If I think about what healthcare could be like, it would have a lot more care in it.
The healthcare system is unsustainable. We're really mortgaging the future. Not just the health of healthcare, we're talking about the health of the nation.